Today's fragrance is a decant of Amongst Waves from Parfums Gallagher. You can see it's like kind of greenish. So pretty. I guess that each bottle will have a different shade of blue-green, kind of like the sea, which is really interesting and unique. It's a fruity, fresh, aquatic fragrance. It's got a little bit of warmth to it. Let's read off the notes. I'm written down on a box. It is pomegranate. Oh God, why did I do that? Pomegranate, orange, lime, ginger, apple, and melon for the top notes. Then watery notes with iris, sea salt, and tulip for the heart. And then base notes of patchouli and vanilla. I get a tiny bit of vanilla. I get a decent amount of patchouli. I'll notice it a lot more when it dries, and especially when I wash it off, I'll still be able to smell that earthiness of it. I get a little bit of ginger in the opening, but I get mostly melon and some orange and a little bit of apple. This kind of, at first sniff, it reminds me a bit of the Better Homes and Gardens candles that they have at Walmart, like the cucumber melon one or something kind of like that. It reminds me a bit of that, but don't be discouraged, because if you spray it pretty heavily about 10-15 minutes in, that will start to fade, like that weird synthetic cleany chemically kind of smell will go away, and you'll start to get like this delicious cantaloupe, just melony honeydew smell, and it is so nice. Like, it is pretty unisex. Like, this will smell good on a woman or a man, and it's just like that perfect blend where it's not too sharp and it's not too like candy fruit sweet. But I did get a compliment within like 2 minutes of walking into work. So, success. And then one of my other friends didn't wear anything today, and she's like, do you have anything? Wait, why am I asking if you have anything? I should just be asking, like, where is it? Give it to me. Let me borrow it. And of course I let her. So now we both smell like this. I get a little bit of the iris, gives it a tiny bit of like a little soft powdery kind of note. It's not too prominent. The salt is in there. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the sea salt in Womanity, but it doesn't make it anything terrible. Like, it kind of gives it like a Gatorade kind of feel to it, if that makes sense, because it's like the sweet but still kind of salty from like the electrolytes. But this is pretty nice so far. I haven't been able to wear it all through my day yet. I put it on at about 9:30, and then I reapplied just now just so I could get the top notes again. It's wearing pretty well though. Like, before I reapplied, I could still smell it, and it had some nice sillage, so I'd walk through my own trail and I'm like, yes, apple and melon, this is so good. And I was also told that once it dries down completely, it'll smell like green apple Jolly Ranchers, and I'm already getting that kind of vibe for it, so I'm like, yes, excited. Trying to think. Sorry, it's really hot in here, so I'm getting kind of like distracted. Yeah, this kind of almost, at first, I had something on yesterday that reminded me of this a little bit, and I can't remember for the life of me what it was. But when you look at the notes, you'll think, maybe this kind of smells like Reaction from Kenneth Cole. It doesn't. There's like maybe like a tiny little hint of it, but it doesn't. It is not similar to that at all, which is what I was initially kind of thinking it would be like from looking at the notes, but it's not. Like, they're not. If you want to have one and the other, it'll be fine, because they're different enough to warrant having both. But this is actually really, really well done. I don't know if I would get a full bottle of it just yet. I might get either another decant or a larger decant. And then if I use both of them up, then I'll drop it in my car and lose it forever. Then I'll get a full bottle. But I'm trying to either just get like decants or just really, really cheap bottles, and then save, my money for big bottles that I really, really love. But it's me, and I know that's not gonna like last for long. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm enjoying this so far very much. Like I've said before, I'm not super great at picking out individual notes, especially like floral notes, because I don't really know what a lot of different flowers smell like aside from like iris. And so, I don't know. I suck. I'm sorry. I'm learning. I'm trying so hard. But yeah, this was nice. If you like watery fragrances like L'Eau Parkenzo, the women's one, I haven't smelled the men's one, but I've heard that one's nice too. But if you like that one, you'll probably like this one if you do like a decent amount of fruit in your fragrances. But yeah, we shall see how it goes. And again, the fluid is it's nice because it's just like the greenish blue, the bluish green. Yeah, I'm going to go back in before I can't breathe anymore. All right, bye guys.